Hello and welcome to Access Paranormal. Now tonight, would you believe we've just pulled up?
We have.
Where we've decided to come and do a paranormal investigation over here in Huyton.
Yeah.
And it's called the Witches Coven. Now you've never been there before.
I've never been here before. So I'm quite looking forward to it. I mean, I have to say, I didn't know that there was a Witches Coven in Huyton.
Yeah.
And thankfully the weather's not too bad. It's quite humid though, isn't it?
It is. It's quite at the moment. Yeah. Warm.
Very, very warm. But where we're sat, we can see there's it's quite scary really. There's an archway, and then it's literally pitch black.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, but just so you know, James, we're going through that archway.
I know, we're going through that archway, Jamie, yeah. When we arrived, he said, "Oh, that's where we're going." I was like, "Oh, great."
I know, yeah.
But there is a railway line above it as well, so you might get the noise of the trains and stuff going
they're quite regular, the railways, because I used to live not too far from here.
So what about this place then? How was it you discovered that that there'd been a witches coven there?
I was walking through with I had the dog Scooby then. Yeah. Would you believe Scooby? And used to take Scooby a walk over Stadt Moers, and we were walking around, and I got to these trees near it. I thought, well, that's interesting. You spot things, don't you? And you decide to go and have a look. And I spotted these, and I went inside and looked at it, and I could see markings on each tree. And when I looked, it was circular. On every single tree, there was a marking,
like a sigil,
like a symbol.
Yeah.
And I mean, I looked at each one of them, and I thought, I don't understand what they are. But there was also a white band all the way around, like a white band.
Here, then it was a cat.
Was it the black one?
It was a black cat.
Yeah.
We saw it before we arrived.
Yeah. I thought, this is strange. So obviously, I had a good nose of it.
Mm.
And what I've done then is I told a friend of mine about it. I said, well, next time you're up, we'll go and have a walk over and show you.
Yeah.
And I brought him over, and he turned around and he said, they're markings, witches, like markings for witches. And he said, this is a coven. This is where the Witches Coven.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
No, and the markings were quite clear.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're talking 10, 15 years ago now. That's how long I've known it. So
depending on how they were done, were they drawn on or carved into the tree?
Carved into the tree.
We should still be able to see them then. You would think.
Yeah, I don't know what they look like.
So where does it come from? The name Stadt Moers?
It's twinned.
Oh, is it? Right, okay.
It's twinned, with the Stadt Moers in Germany.
Right.
So that's where the name comes from.
I see.
They twin each other, don't they?
Yeah,
so
I get you. So that's where it came. So it's not a local historic name?
No.
Right, okay.
I'm getting out, James.
All right, yeah, I will do, yeah. Right, we'll be joining you back in a bit then. So we've arrived at the location. There's a tree that's making a creaking noise.
Right, we had to park the car.
Right, but it sounds like a door, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we're just going under. Is this a railway bridge?
It is.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. And the funny thing is we're right next to where we're going to now.
Oh, this is and just to describe to everybody listening, this is so dark. Is it live, the railway line? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Wow.
Now that's where we're going to go to. We're going to go in. It sounds a bit weird, but we're going to go into there in a minute. There's a pathway there. Can I explain where we are?
Yes. Go ahead.
We are in Stadt Moers Country Park in Huyton, and quite a few years ago. Sorry, I've just found a twig. Branch.
Careful of the twig.
In Huyton, and a few years ago, I was walking around here. Now we're at I won't say where we are, to be honest with you. We're near a railway bridge, and in here, to the left.
Here comes a train.
Yeah. Here's your train.
Freight train.
Yeah.
If anyone's a railway fan, it was a Class 66 diesel that just went past.
Now in here, James, where we are now, should we wait until that goes past, because that's quite loud?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
You couldn't script that, could you? So in here, where we are to the left, I'll try that again. I've only tried it about 5 times.
It's a long train, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good train.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening in.
Yeah. Thanks, train. Looks like somebody's been making a fire.
So if we come here now, in here, it sounds a bit strange going into the trees, doesn't it? Now.
Yeah, just watch for the ground.
The reason why I'm going in here is I brought a friend of mine here once.
Did you?
I'm digging a big hole for myself here, aren't
You
I?
are, just a bit, yeah.
Now, where we're standing was
It's like a clearing, isn't
Witches
it?
Coven.
So what do you mean it was a Witches Coven? Historically it was?
It's where they done stuff, yeah. And I brought somebody who's an expert on witchcraft and that.
Yeah.
And there used to be signs. There was like markings on the trees. Now, whether we can see the markings, I don't know.
Well, you know what's really interesting? If you look where we are, it's almost a perfect, it's not very
circle.
big, circle of trees,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But yeah, let's have a look. There's
Oh yeah.
markings. They're
Yeah,
very
there is,
faded.
yeah. The trees have grown, haven't they?
Yeah. The bark's starting to grow over them a bit.
There's a
bit of
line
creepy
in
crawly
that
there,
one.
yeah.
Is there any in it? What's the one about this one?
There used to be some like,
Oh yeah, there's one there. See, there's been something
yeah,
like a
there.
oh, they're like
See the
sigils, aren't
markings?
they?
Yeah, like symbols. And when I brought my mate, he turned around and he said they're witchcraft.
Did he?
Yeah, he said it's actually witchcraft. And they're on, as you go round the trees, the markings are starting to fade now, but you can see where they were.
Yeah.
There, there.
Oh
There's
yeah,
the
yeah.
main
There's
one
another
there.
one, yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
You can
So
see the
that's
symbol.
that's like a cross, isn't it? That.
Yeah. That's like one of the because he said they're witchcraft
There's
symbols.
something higher. Yeah, there's something
Yeah,
there as well,
yeah.
hasn't there?
And I'll try and take a picture before we go with this one here, because that's pretty clear that you can see
Yeah.
it, but you can see that how the bark's going out of it. But they're the symbols. Now, when I told someone that we're in a witch's coven, they laughed. Until I brought me good friend along and showed him, and he was an expert on it. And he turned around and said, "This is where they've been doing witchcraft." Now, through that pathway in a little bit, we'll go up there in a little bit.
Yeah.
There's an old house up there as well.
So this is we are quite near to the road, aren't we? As well. You
Yeah,
can hear
if
the
you-
traffic noise.
If you look, you can see my car from
Tell
here.
you what, though, it's so dark, isn't
It
it?
is. If I turn the torch off.
Wow.
So what I'll do is I've brought a couple of cat balls with me.
It definitely feels. I don't know about you. Over in that direction where I'm pointing,
Yeah.
it feels like there's something there's been people here though, hasn't there?
Oh yeah, we'll put that one
Yeah,
there.
there's been people here,
Yeah.
which is quite
Well, in
interesting.
the daytime, you probably get people coming in here.
Mm.
And I'll put one here, James. You just got to remember where we put them.
Yeah, well, we can see them, can't we?
And we'll do a bit of a call out.
Okay.
I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. If
You're
you
going to turn
can,
your torch off?
turn my torch off.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. Can you show us that you're around? You mean you no harm? You've got myself, Jamie, you've got James. And we're in an area that's probably never ever been investigated. Can you show us some light? Show us you're here. And I'm going to be honest with you, James.
Hmm.
And I don't really get. What the hell was that?
Did you hear that noise?
Did you hear it?
Yeah. It sounded like a growl. It went.
I was going to say just then.
Tell you what, mate, it's gone
I
icy
feel
cold.
really uneasy.
It's gone. Oh my God.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Just here then,
Yeah.
right? I have gone freezing cold, and I thought I saw something just in this area here. Very faint. I was looking at you, and it just went. There, look. See?
I can't see nothing.
Oh, I can. It looks like there's some kind of.
I'm just trying to keep my mic away from your one.
Looks like there's something moving here.
I've seen lights. I'm just in a light.
If you're.
This is the first time I've ever been here. And I think it's going to be the last time as well, James.
Jamie, this is really creepy. Whereabouts are you now? Just look
Did
in
you
this.
just touch my
that
back?
was me.
Okay.
Sorry. Just
It's
look
okay.
in this area here.
Yeah.
Right. It's like there's something there.
I can't see nothing from
Let's ask
myself.
out. If you're here, can you make a sound?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Can we
feeling-
hear your feet? Can we make your footsteps heard? I'm going to point my recorder out.
I'm just going to shine my torch over there a second.
I've got this awful image in my head, and it's, you know, I can show you what it looks like, but the images of, have you ever seen the goat, but it's got like a face?
Yeah.
That's just what I've just seen that flash across kind of in my mind then.
Well, my friend John turned around and he said, I don't know what they've been doing in here, but this is where they've been, what's the word?
Incantations or...
and doing things.
But I mean, obviously, within witchcraft and Wiccan and things, there's a lot of people who do it for who do it as worshipping the earth and for good intents. Did he feel that this was negative? Was that what he said?
He just turned around and said he didn't elaborate on it. He just turned around and said them symbols mean this and
right,
this. I can't remember because you're talking 10 years ago. Sure, it's raining. That's heavy rain.
It does feel like it's I can't feel any water though.
I think the canopy's covering us, but I just feel uneasy, James.
It's going cold as well though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feel the temperature now.
Yeah, the temperature's dropped.
It's
I know
dropped.
That.
Feel
that
it?
could be because of the rain.
Well, it could be, but it's going absolutely. That's really quickly dropped. I mean, obviously we're outdoors, aren't we?
We are. But,
if you're here with us and you can see these little balls that we've put on the floor, can you come to one of them and touch it and make it flash?
We promise you, we don't mean you any harm at all. Copy me.
Look in the darkness.
Like the shadow, dark shadow.
See it.
I can see where you're pointing.
Is it moving though?
I'm not sure. Can I turn the torch on?
Yeah. There's nothing there.
No. I thought the trees were closer than what they were then.
Wait, that was me, sorry. Keep looking because there wasn't anything there when right, it's gone now. If that's you in the distance, can we see you move again, please? You alright?
No. I'm not messing. I thought I heard.
I've got to say I didn't hear anything, but I can see something over there.
I know we can hear the motorway, I know there's the railway, but that was definitely not any of them. I'm going to ask again if there's somebody here with us now. We're not here to do you any harm at all. We're just curious of who you are, why you're here. Can you talk to us? Tell us your name. I've never felt someone edge straight away.
Honestly.
Oh, it's your arm. Bloody hell, James.
I've just seen over there, right, two lights, 1, 2, together, like that, just for a split second, like pinpricks of light, like eyes.
Yeah.
Just go
towards that way.
There, yeah. In that dark, where we was looking before when we thought we could see a shadow. Come forward if you're here. If you can see us or you can hear us, come forward, come to us, use our energies. Give us a sign and let us know that you're here with us.
How creepy is this place?
It's got the most awful atmosphere. It's almost like somebody's just like, you should get out. That's the feeling that you get, isn't it?
Tell us your name, please. It's funny because it's raining and raining,
but it's not. It's dry here, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not getting wet at all. But James, it wasn't like this when we walked in here. It's getting heavier.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I hope it doesn't start thundering, that'd be terrifying, wouldn't it?
Oh.
I mean, we do have to be aware that if it is raining heavy, that we'll hear more noises, as in the water dropping. You can feel it, feel it slightly on us now.
Yeah, you can hear little drips, can't you? But we'll continue.
Yeah, it would be quite creepy if it thundered, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. Well, you'd be on your own.
I can run quicker than you.
Yeah. Everyone can run quicker than me, James. Let's stand in the circle itself.
Is this the circle? Yeah.
Yeah, the circle is from there to there.
Right.
So
Oh, yeah,
because if
of
you
course.
see, that's where the sign is. Look, James, there's the sign.
So here's one for... Oh, yeah.
That's not the same sign.
That's a different one.
That's one
So
sign.
there's more, isn't there?
Let me just check this sign over here.
They're on all the trees, aren't
Right,
they?
so if you look at that one there's the sign.
Yeah, I can see
You
it,
can see that one, so we found two clear signs now. So you can understand what we're standing in, can't you?
Right, let's go forward a bit then.
Yeah.
What's the cat ball?
The cat ball's there.
Now this is before where we were stood. That area there is where we thought we could see
Something over there,
something
yeah.
like just in the distance.
I can't believe the signs are still on the trees.
I thought I saw something go past at the side of us
Yeah,
there.
me.
No, it was. You know what it was? I think it was just the reflection of your light.
Right, I've turned the torch off.
Jamie.
and now- What,
I've just
what?
seen something go over. I've just seen something over there. Then I'm not literally where that light, where you can see through a bit.
Yeah,
I just saw something go past, and it wasn't your torch because you turned it off.
okay.
If you're here,
I've got bloody goosebumps.
I've
James.
got absolute hairs on my arms.
Have you noticed something that what we're doing?
What?
Well, we're not looking in one day, we're looking all around us. We're not.
Did you hear the footsteps?
No.
Did you hear the footsteps?
No.
I just heard footsteps behind us. This is absolutely terrifying.
This is the scariest place I've been to for a very long time. It's because you don't know what's going to happen. Who's here with us, please? Oh, my heart's going.
Yeah, but the wind's just started
Yeah.
now.
Doesn't help the situation, does it, James?
I mean, I have to discount the noise because obviously it's, the rain. I don't know whether it's still raining or not, but there's noises behind us. But I think that's just the rainwater.
Mm.
There's so,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
still
God.
raining. What is it? What is it, James? Don't.
Sorry, I thought there was. I'm getting so scared. I
You
thought
are?
there was something stood behind me then. I really,
Why couldn't we
really.
just carried on the show in the car when we were driving down here, right?
I know. What was we saying in the car about? Oh yeah, you know what? We're all dead brave, and we always get scared and run off.
I just don't feel.
But if you think
We're on
about it,
our
though,
own.
you've just said then, haven't you, that we're looking around everywhere,
Yeah,
but we're also in the circle.
yeah.
So
What's that there? I keep seeing a light just there, James. Just there.
let's move. Let me just. Where's that cat ball? Let
There.
me just pick it up.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just move into this section here again.
Yeah.
Now, it feels a bit warmer in here now. The other cat ball. Where's the other one?
There.
There it is. Right. And that's not gone off, has it?
No.
Okay. Let's just. I'm calling out to any spirit person, any astral entity, any energy that might be here that can see us. Come forward. Give us a sign that you're here.
Did you hear that?
I did, but I wasn't sure what it was. I heard like a clunking.
No, I heard a whistle or a scream.
Oh no, I had a siren.
Right. That'll be
I heard a police siren, yeah.
James,
Yeah?
I've just done that. I saw two lights behind you.
Was it two?
Two lights.
Yeah. That's what I saw before. Two, like, very sharp.
So the two, the two were there, and
Yeah.
you saw two down there.
Well, it
didn't
could
you?
be the same thing, couldn't it?
Right. Well, we were just in the blue lights. That was
Oh,
the
God, that
that's the
frightened the
siren.
life out of me. That was a police car
Yeah,
going past.
Yeah. So who's here
Oh,
with us?
I've just seen something go across there as well.
Oh, don't do that, James.
No, I have.
Of all the places I've done, we've never done a Witches Coven before, but by God. I'm not going to describe exactly where this is neither. Another train going past. If only they knew what they were driving. going past
If any
me.
of the passengers saw the torches on down here, they'd probably think, what on earth's going on down there? Are you going to put the spirit talker on?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Just get
Do you want me to hold that for you?
Yeah, please.
If I see something now, there's definitely movement around here. There's definitely somebody who's around who is.
I have to move the spirit talker phone away from that because
Yeah, no worries.
the spirit talker is just an experiment. It's not something we.
Did you hear voices then?
No.
I can hear a voice.
There's people walking through. Can't see people walking through in this weather. James. Oh,
What?
It was you. It's alright, it was you.
What?
I'm starting to feel really on edge.
So am I. I'm also starting to get a little bit wet now.
I don't think there's people going past over
No, I don't think there is. I think it's the sound of the traffic.
Yeah.
There's movement over there again. Right, is it on?
I've turned it on, I've turned the volume right up.
Right. Pop it in your pocket and see if we get anything.
I've turned the internet off.
Yeah, you do that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the internet. 6.
Right, okay. That's interesting.
So that's 6.
Let me give you your recorder back.
Let me just put that in your pocket.
We can hear it, can't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Should be able to. It's on loud.
Okay. Do you hear that?
No, it's not on.
Okay. If there's anyone here, any spirit person or any energy or anybody who can see us, if you're associated with this land, if you was brought here, please give us a sign to let us know that you're here. All I can hear in my head is I just get this feeling of go, go, go.
We'll go when the show's finished.
No, I'm not saying we need to, but that's what I'm getting. I've also just seen them another light over there again.
Well, it's going to have to be significant now because the rain, even though it's falling, is just dripping down.
It's moving over there.
Same place again.
Yeah. Just to describe to everybody where we are, it's incredibly dark. Woods. We're not actually getting wet. You can probably hear the rain, but the trees are very thick, so there's not really anything coming through. It's quite a relaxing sound, actually, if you wasn't in the middle of a haunted wood.
Wasn't where the witches are. Witchcraft used to be done.
Did you get summoned here by someone?
You did. I made you come here. Were you summoned?
Do you want us to leave? Right. I have just seen movement there again, as clear as anything.
Any movement there? It's towards a footpath, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nobody else.
There's nobody there.
There's no one around, and I saw lights in a similar place. But it's like you're surrounded.
It's such a strange feeling.
Yeah.
It's honestly one of the most. I mean, we've been loads of places, and we've been to things outside as well before. But I've got to say, I've never had anywhere where I feel so.
I don't think I could do an hour here.
What's that down there?
Where?
See that light, that bit that's like lit up?
I said that before.
What is that?
Not got a clue.
It looks like something crouched down. Shine your torch on it. With a face.
Where?
Here. Okay, right, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's where there's a gap in the tree, so the light's coming through.
Oh, yeah.
The light's coming through, and it looks like something like something.
Yeah, it's good to debunk as well.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Yeah.
We were talking about that in the car, weren't we? But
the thing is now on a logical sense, we're out in the woods. It's dark. It is very creepy wood. It's raining now. There's a lot of noise round about. So all of them natural sounds, we're naturally going to have our senses heightened. But equally, the atmosphere here is very oppressive, and
I'm sure
it's over there. No, I know exactly what you mean. That
my
movement.
eyes have adjusted, and I'm sure every now and then I see movement.
Yeah, it's like there's something going across, isn't it?
That sounds like.
Did you? I heard that. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go
No, it's fine.
rudely, but yeah.
Yeah, again. If you're here with us, what? Is it a plane?
I can hear a plane, yeah.
Is it a plane?
So it's a plane.
Right.
But that sounded creepy because
Yeah,
it sounded quite
didn't
close.
it?
But
Yeah.
I tried to listen when the car noises went down and I heard it continuing, so that's
Right.
an aeroplane, that one. So you can do that's cleared that one.
Can you see movement there again?
Not just movement here, I thought he had steps.
Come on, come forward. Come towards us.
If you want to.
Tell us your name. It's going darker there. Movement again. Here.
Yeah,
movement.
I know, I'm getting
I saw it
my back's
flickering.
gone tight.
Yeah.
I've gone tight and I'm feeling a bit uneasy now.
I know where you are.
Have you got goosebumps?
Yeah,
I've
the
really got,
hairs on my arms.
Yeah, that's what
all
I'm like.
gone up. With the lights there.
Do you know what? Oh, I've just got a sharp pain in my head.
You're okay. I know you're here with us now.
Make the lights on the floor go off what we put on the floor.
Yeah, I've
If
t-
you can
picked it up,
shuffle
I've
near
picked it
them,
up.
have you?
Yeah, that's the one behind us
Oh.
that's on. Something is here right now.
Do you know, I was saying before, we've done paranormal investigations out and about, but this feels different. In the daytime, this is fantastic, but it feels different to me. It feels as if, like you said before, we shouldn't be in here. We shouldn't be doing this here. Hello? Tell us your name, please. I think we've got about 10 or 15 minutes left of the show, James.
Oh yeah, but we can
stick
have to
it
make a
out for that,
two-parter,
can't
I
we?
think. Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be staying here for the second part, James. I think we'd have to come back with a couple of others.
Yeah.
I don't think. I feel a bit vulnerable on my own.
I
know you're here.
No, I know what you mean. But I have to say, isn't it interesting?
Whoa.
Did you see it move again?
I did, but this time it went from there across to there.
Right. So it's in this.
Now,
there it goes.
I'm just gonna stare and look and see, just to make sure it wasn't like lights or anything like that. Another train.
Oh, Jamie, I've just seen something then, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you what it was. It was where we're looking straight ahead of us.
Yeah.
It was an orange kind of thing that went like that.
Yeah.
It didn't make that noise, obviously, but it went across, like a. It looked like something like a flame or something.
That minute.
Yeah, of
It's gone
course.
off. It's a weird thing, is it? The thing's gone off.
Oh. You've turned it off now. Turn it back on again.
Right. But it went off completely. What I'll do is
Well, just put it up to you. Then it's not too bright, and then keep it
I'll turn it upside. I'll turn it
Yeah.
like that. As long as it's away
just so
from-
we can see.
How are you feeling about this, James, at the moment? How's your...
I feel. I mean, I know we've discussed this before, but I think the longer you're doing this, you become. My belief is that you become more sensitive to things.
Yeah.
And I certainly, feel as though, maybe I'm wrong, but feel as though I can sense different stuff. And I've got to say, I feel, and you've said this as well, I've got to say at the moment, I feel as though there's something that is here that is almost circling us, if you like, but it seems to be based in the
front of
area
us.
where we're looking at, but
Yeah.
we've seen things going across, and I think it did come forward before, which is when we went, we both got goosebumps.
Yeah.
But it seems to have backed off now, and I've got to say I'm not exactly sure whereabouts it is, but I've just seen another light over there. But it's definitely this area here.
Yeah.
I don't know where that other path that when we went up leads to, but this area here seems to be something associated with this area.
It makes you nervous, doesn't it?
It makes you nervous because
And again, then
it's
it's
did you
just
see
gone
it again?
really,
Yeah.
but dark. The flood. There's movement all around.
Whoever you are,
I don't know whether it's my eyes or whether there's something that's moving around.
I can see it there. Whoever you are, I'm going to put my hand out. Jamie, put your hand out as well. just with your microphone hand. Come forward to us. I want you to make us go want you to make us go
Nicola.
as cold as you can.
To be a Nicola.
Make our hands go cold. Come forward to us. Use our energies. Oh, I've got goosebumps again. Hear it?
I did.
Hear it?
I'm thinking about moving away from here now.
This rain's getting heavy, isn't it?
Not because of the rain, I'm just feeling a bit nervous.
Yeah.
How about getting under the bridge?
Yeah, what we have to watch for as well is, which we could be, because this could be distracting us as well, if there's other things that are, and we're right in the middle of
I
this
personally think we should get the go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Did you see a flash then?
It might have been me with the phone then.
Oh. The cat ball's over here, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, let's put the torch on. I really don't feel good here at all, James.
There it is.
It is. I think.
Right, let's get out of let's just have a little break from the. It's so.
The pathway's over here, James.
Right, put the torch on.
Yeah. Can I just take a photograph first? Oh, in case we don't come back in here.
Do you have to?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, if you hold that. Camera.
Jamie, what's that there?
Don't. I can't see nothing, thankfully.
Looks like a. It's a. Oh, it's a broom or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Right, where was that sign?
The sigil.
Signs, isn't there? There's two signs. The one on that tree there next to me, James.
I know you want to take a picture, Jamie, but there's some really creepy noises happening here now you're saying this.
Yeah.
Ah.
Was the one on this tree here? This one here, James?
No, there isn't. There's one on this one, I think.
Yeah. There's two trees with signs
there
on
it
them.
is.
Right, let me get a picture of that one there. Okay, I've got that one.
And there was another one as well.
There's another one.
God, I feel like there's
It's just distracting my mind at the moment because I just feel a bit nervous. I think there was one on this branch here. This one. Go up a bit. There. Is that it?
Yeah. Hurry up.
Okay. Okay, I got that one.
Right. Can we go out of here now?
In a second, yeah. Jim, how close we are to the entrance.
I know, but
if you look at the way the trees are and the way it goes round in a circle, at one time there was like what was that?
What?
So I just thought I seen someone move across here.
Right, well, come on, let's go onto the path.
Let's get going. Wait for me.
I am doing.
I do apologise, people, that we're getting out of the coven because you wouldn't believe how nervy that is.
What's this metal here, Jamie?
Sorry?
What's the metal?
Okay. Let's get under that bridge and finish the show under the bridge, James.
How wet is it?
It's this way.
Oh, yeah.
But when you look back now, James, at that, look how dark it is in there.
Well, look at that, though. I mean, that's where we've just been.
Yeah, and look how light it is out there.
Yeah. Be alright if we saw a face now, wouldn't we? Could you imagine?
Don't you feel a bit more relaxed now you're out of there?
Yeah, no, it does. It feels much.
Have you noticed the way the trees are circled?
Yeah,
yeah. And it's just that section.
It's.
A blob of water's just hit me on the head.
It's very, very
atmospheric.
Oh, I mean,
look at that. How creepy does that look?
That is creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think let's go.
Let's get under the tunnel in here.
Get under the drive.
We can talk under here, can't we?
Well,
that's better.
What's really interesting about it is, I mean, looking back now, how dark it is. I've never been to somewhere where we've been so quick, where it's been so quickly, and
shiny torch down.
There's been so much that's happened. You okay?
I was trying to take a picture, but you can't see nothing. Even with the torch on, Jane, it's creepy. Just keep it like that now, and I'll try and do it.
I'm going to try and get some with my flash on in a minute. See, it is lighter now as well. That's quite good, that.
It's creepy.
Let me try and get one with the... Let me see if I can get... Sorry everyone who's listening, we're just taking photographs right now, but you know...
It's actually distracting us, to be honest with you, because... Yeah, we're under this bridge. Now this bridge goes back to the early 1800s.
Well, it goes back to when the original
railway
Manchester Railway was built, yeah. Stadt Moers line.
You're going to get feedback on that on your recorder there, James.
Oh, I am, I hold my recorder for me.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on.
That's your recorder.
Thank you very much.
So now I'm recording James as well.
Thought there was something there still at the end, but it's just the finial on the...
If there's anybody here with us now, please come forward. Show us you're around. Don't mean you any harm.
That's weird. These bits are coming very.
I'm just a bit nervous.
Did you hear that bang then?
I did. Come on, come forward, show us you're here.
Smile for the camera.
If anything appears on that camera now, James, you'd be worried, wouldn't you? What's that?
That's just...
That rain?
I don't know how, because we're in the... Let's move back up, it's dry.
Yeah?
There'll have to be a way the train goes over, it's going to be going around.
It's creepy down there. Oh, look where we were, James, how dark it is.
Oh, yeah.
Voices. James, listen.
Did you hear that?
I can hear voices. This is really creepy here now. Train.
Train. It's not as loud as I thought, actually.
Oh, the bridge is quite a good buffer, isn't it? So you can see how close we are to the railway. Well, the railway lines. What James is doing is taking a few pictures to see if he can see anything.
The thing about it is that just try to take it on the opposite way. Because when I take it that way, all it is blurry. Let me try it this way, see if you can see what you say.
Try.
No.
No, it's crystal clear.
I don't understand that.
No. But when you do it this way,
Yeah.
who's here with us now? Can you show yourself?
Completely blurry again.
Yeah. You've got me, Jamie, you've got James. We'd like to talk to you. And can you come back and talk to us, please?
It's like it's gone darker over there again now.
Well, where we were, it's total darkness, isn't it? Have you got the torch? Or have I got it?
I've got to think.
Yeah. Just checking on the time.
It's a bike.
Sorry about the noise.
So where was the old house you was on about?
The old house is, you know where we've just been?
Yeah.
The old house was actually behind that.
Is it gone now? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything left of it?
Well, when you go there are remains.
Right.
There are remains. It's a place that I'd like to try.
Borrow your torch a second, please.
Yeah. James, we're going to have to, I think we've got to end the show now, you know.
I think it's probably for the best.
Yeah, so do I. If anybody heard anything or picked anything up on this show, just let us know. We will come back here again, but there'll be a couple more of us.
Sorry to say this.
So
I'm looking, just before you said that,
yeah.
I'm looking up there and I can see, I've just seen them two lights again.
Yeah. Right, well, on that note, James, definitely come back and we'll do a bit longer than that. James, we're back at my house.
We are. It's stopped raining.
Yeah, thank Christ for that.
Thankfully.
Well, we were
still
under the
windy.
bridge. We were under the bridge anyway, weren't we? So
I've honestly got to say, Jamie, that was one of the creepiest places that I think we've ever. I can't say how creepy it was.
I know, and I've not been on Stadt Moers for at least 6 or 7 years, and I've not been to that place for longer. And when I walked in there, straight away I felt uncomfortable. Now, whether that was psychologically me knowing what was there and thinking ahead of myself that caused that, but the whole atmosphere changed. I don't know whether you felt the same.
I think the thing about it is, it's like I was saying just before when we were there, the longer you do this kind of stuff, my belief is, it's only my belief, and I know you probably think the same, but is that you become more sensitive. I'm not saying a medium or, I'm a medium or anything like that, because I'm not. But I think you become more sensitive to things.
Yeah, I fully agree.
And we've had it before where we both have said the atmosphere's changed, something's changed. And we've said that, haven't we? And I think there, from the moment we got into the middle of that circle and you could see the markings on the trees, it felt like there was something that was going round us, watching us. A number of different times we thought we'd seen something. We'd seen movement both together in the same direction. There was the moment when it started to rain, and this could have been to do with the weather, but where the temperature dropped
right down.
And I've got to say, I've never been anywhere where I felt so uncomfortable. We've done, we've been out in the daytime, at night time, in woods and stuff like that. We've done other places which on paper are far creepier than that. I mean, ultimately, the location is next to a railway line and quite near to a motorway as well, so you can hear the traffic.
Yeah, you could hear traffic.
But it just felt the atmosphere there was like nothing I've ever experienced.
No, and I've never, and I know the place. I know Stadt Moers. I know there's ghost stories in there anyway, and we will be going back to Stadt Moers again. But all the elements changed. The temperature changed. The rain came. The wind came. The leaves were blowing.
Oh, it was the atmosphere. You cannot describe how the atmosphere felt threatening. The other thing as well, which I think was really interesting, all I got this feeling was that something was just saying, get out, go away.
You said that.
That's the feeling that I kept getting all the time. Well, you shouldn't be here.
We were intruding.
And then the weather changed. It was like, even the weather's going for us.
But the weather went like that.
Now, luckily, apparently, it was thundering a bit further.
Yeah.
We didn't hear any thunder or see any lightning or anything.
But everything happened at the same time. Trains were going past.
Yeah. I mean,
we thought we heard people, but
we did think we heard people as well.
But there was nobody there.
No. But it was just that atmosphere in that circle was just. That's the plane.
That's a plane.
The atmosphere in that circle was just so. I can't describe. I genuinely. I've never ever for so long. I've never been to somewhere where I've got there, and it's felt so creepy from the moment that we started.
I mean, we've been doing paranormal investigations. I've been doing paranormal investigations a long, long time.
Yeah, well, we both.
I think that goes in my top 5.
Oh, I mean, the thing is right that of all the stuff we've done, and we've done loads, and we've done loads of different venues. And, loads of stuff that we've done, and you've not recorded it because it was years before you used to record everything that you do. What a joke! But we've done loads of places, and we've had some creepy stuff happening. But I've never known anywhere where we've gone in, and it's had that atmosphere like that. I've never known anywhere like that before, especially outdoors.
Yeah. I didn't tell you all about the place.
No, you didn't.
What I said to you is what we're doing tonight is we're going to go and do a Witches Coven.
I mean, what would be very interesting if there was anybody we knew who was a real. It's not something I have a particularly great amount of knowledge about. No. But if there was somebody we knew who was either a demonologist or something like that, who we could ask to come.
I know someone.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because that would be very interesting to see what they thought. Because I'd be curious to know if they could identify all the different symbols. Because what would be very interesting is that if it was kind of benign and benevolent that it was used for, right, then that might be us being more affected by our own psychological things.
I think we should.
But if we found that, sorry to interrupt, but if we found it was negative, that would be very interesting given what we both felt.
I think we should go back in the daytime sometime.
Yeah, we should do. Yeah, that would be very interesting actually.
And then see what it looks like. Yeah. Because I know I want to go. I said at the time, I'm not going back. I think it was too tense, especially with everything happening as well at the same time tonight. And to feel the atmosphere change like that. And the other thing what was happening, James, is when we were in there, we weren't standing still. We weren't standing calling out. We were both looking. We were doing 360 turns. We were looking everywhere. Our eyes were everywhere. We weren't just standing there and calling out.
But that's what I'm saying. It was so weird. We was looking round and it felt like you were surrounded.
Yeah, exactly.
But also the trees are in a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Which is quite amazing, really, because if you think about it, like how often do you get woods where the trees are in a there's always some randomness to it, but there was literally a perfect circle of trees. Yeah. Absolutely, honestly, genuinely, I've got to say, absolutely, amazed me that tonight. It really did.
Yeah, it scared me, but it was worth it, and it was something like out of a horror scene. I can't get over how the weather's shit, and now the rain stopped.
The rain stopped, yeah.
But thoroughly enjoyable, though.
It was really, really good.
I thought it was great, and I like you. I haven't got a clue on anything on witchcraft. I just knew that I took somebody there, and they turned around and said, "This is a witches coven."
Yeah, I mean, so, I think the thing is that and I think that's what I'd be really interested to find out, because obviously there's lots of people who would consider themselves to be witches, but they're not negative. They're not. What they do is for good and and good purposes, and stuff, and healing and things. And what I would be interested to find out is the person who said that there was a witches coven, of whether they understood them symbols and knew that they were negative, that they were used for kind of more. Malevolent purposes. I'd be really interested to find that out, I think, because I think if I got there and found out that it was actually people were doing something for let's say a healing circle or something like that, then that would then be interesting, because what we felt was very different to that.
It's very tense,
you know what I mean? And it did feel very, very tense. From the moment we walked under that archway and when we got into there, it just felt such a bizarre. I can't describe it.
Should we go back?
Not tonight. No.
I didn't think so.
I think I'm going to have to sleep with the lights on tonight, to be honest with you. None of them have followed me.
That was just a joke, because there's no way I'm going back tonight after that.
It's interesting though, isn't it? We always say this whenever we leave somewhere. I hope it's not followed us all, but I don't think. I don't think they do.
Somebody asked me about if do we get followed home and things like that. Well, strangely enough, James, we were called to a house a couple of years back, and I'm saying not something. I've never had something follow me home, and this is what happened. Is we went to this house, me and Marie.
Yeah.
Now we know what had happened in that house, and the person who lived in there had a magpie living in the front bedroom. Would you believe there was markings on the walls?
An actual live magpie?
Yeah, actual live magpie. But there was markings on the walls in the back bedroom. And them markings were similar to what was on the trees. It's only just coming to my head now about this. A couple of the neighbours said they were a very strange family.
Right.
And she was into all dark arts and kind of. Well, they actually said she was into kind of witchcraft and trying to summon things and things like that in the house.
Right. Was she still there? Yeah, the woman.
Yes.
Yes. So did you ask her if that's what she was doing?
Oh no, sorry. The woman who was doing all that, they'd moved out.
Oh right, okay, I see. So that wasn't who you was going
and
to say.
The house was empty for about a year or so.
Yeah.
And then these people moved in, and they called us in and said, "Have you seen all these markings on them?" I've took photographs of the markings. Yeah. And when I look back, they were the same things. Now we went in there, and. There was a nice, I'll be honest with you, it was a relative, and I ended up babysitting, and I was sitting in the living room and they had the little one there, and And we were sitting there, and I heard the walking in the hallway. Clear walking in the hallway, and I went, his dad's come back, he's going to come and scare, he's trying to scare me, that's what he is, because he knew what I was into. And the walking stopped. I thought, that's strange, he's not come in. Then the atmosphere completely changed. The atmosphere, you could cut it with a knife, it was so tense. And I thought, and I said to the little lad, come here, come and sit here now, because I knew there was something not right. When I looked into the hallway, and you could see the banister of the stairs clearly, because they were painted white, so you could see them clearly, gone. The doorway was pitch black. Right. Now, we called somebody in.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, at the time, I rang the person up. I said, can you help us, please?
Yeah.
And he said, what's happening? So I explained everything what happened. At that time, Marie came back, and I said, I've just been onto this person. And I explained why, and he went, oh God, ring them back. So I rang the person back, and she goes, take your phone to the top of the stairs. So are you kidding me, aren't you? So anyway, I did. Well, I stretched, from like stair number 7 to the top of the stairs, and named my phone on the top, on loudspeaker. And she'd done this incantation, or whatever you want to call it, and then I had to get the phone back down, and then she said, right, it should ease off for now. But I'm going to, but I'm going to have to come down and sort it.
Yeah. So
she come down, and she was there, and we had to do the thing in every room, in every corner of the room, and she went round every corner of the room. Smudging, that's the word, yeah. I came to the bottom of the stairs when she was at the bottom of the stairs, and as it came downstairs, you could feel it coming downstairs. And then there was a voice.
And what did the voice say?
Mummy.
Oh my God.
Right? And I looked at her, and she said, ignore it. What it's trying to do is it's trying to...
Right, it was trying to, yeah.
And I've never seen anything like this before. Yeah. Never
Did
seen
you hear the voice?
I heard it, yeah. We all heard it. And she said, okay, it's gone for now.
Right.
It's gone for now. I can't guarantee it's going to be gone forever, but it's gone, And
did she say what it was?
No. But it did come back. And then me and Marie went back, and we'd done a little bit of an investigation that night. If anybody wants to hear it, it's called The Private House. It's about 2022, something like that, 2020, 21. If you have a look around that area on YouTube, you'll see it there. Anyway, we've done the investigation now. We've done it for the radio show, as we do.
Recorded it for the radio.
Yeah. And I was going home in the car.
Yeah.
And suddenly I felt as if someone was in the car, or something was in the car with me.
I think you told me this story before.
Yeah. And I'm still going to tell you it again.
No, you are.
Because the poor listeners might not know.
No, they haven't heard it.
So it was getting to the point where I was like really tense and scared. I thought, I don't want this to come home with me. And I got to, Knowsley Bypass.
Yeah.
Pulled into the sardines there. There's like a little pull-in, isn't there? Pulled in there, and I thought, it's still there. And I went, get out. I had to pluck up the courage. It sounds stupid, but you have to pluck up the courage. Told her to get out. You're not welcome, and you're not coming home with me, and all this lot. And suddenly, the whole car felt calm.
Wow.
It's just gone. Forget it. And I was quite happy going home after that.
Yeah.
And I've never had an issue since. And we've never been back to the house since, to be honest with you. But I've never had anything follow me before. But that was the first time I'd ever felt something was in the car.
I want to say I've never had that before.
Yeah.
And as in never felt so there's been anything in the car before or anything like that. I always feel like I'm quite well protected. I always think as well, if ghosts exist and spirits, then so do all your family, and they're always going to look out for you, aren't they?
Of course they are.
Oh, I'm drained now. After that, my eyes are going. Honestly, I tell you.
Well, it was a bit of a distraction there, anyway.
Yeah.
But you didn't know where you were going tonight until I told you we're going to a Witches Coven, and I don't think I've never been to a Witches Coven before. Would I do it again?
Well, I would. I'd love to go back, but as I say, I'd like to go. But I'd like to go with somebody like who's who has more specific knowledge on that stuff, and also I think with more people.
I think Marie and
enjoy. I don't necessarily think we need loads of people. But I think maybe 3 or 4 of us would be better.
I felt vulnerable just the 2 of us.
Yeah, I did as well.
I didn't feel
because
safe.
I always think as well. If somebody was, if for example one of us was ill, if you or I was taken ill. There's only one person there to deal with it. You've not got 2 people. You've not got somebody else who could. So I think actually, if I was going somewhere like that,
well, don't worry, James. I'd call you an ambulance.
Leave me there. Yeah. Where is he? Down there on floor.
I'd ring you up the next day to see how you are.
Yeah, but no, it was very, very strange.
Yeah, looking back now, I would go back. But at that time when we were in there tonight.
No, you will. Yeah, but the thing is, you will go back. You will go back, and we will go back there again. Yeah. I think the thing is with it is that it was just very, very intense. And I think I think if I went again, which we will, I think I'd be more prepared for it now.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
I think we know what we're going to.
I'd also like to go back there when it's more winter time, where there's not as many leaves on the trees.
So it's not as blowy.
Because I think it would be interesting in that, because I think it would be on a calm winter's night would be interesting, because it was a bit noisy with the noise. That would be very interesting as well. Well, it's been an eventful one, Jane.
Very eventful one, yeah. And I hope everybody out there has enjoyed it. We do apologise about all the noise and the we couldn't help that. In fact, it brought the atmosphere. It was a strange night.
I always think when we're it must be now, and I've done it myself when I've listened to, because obviously I listen to the show quite a lot, not all the time, sorry.
What do you mean, why not?
but sometimes I think it's quite nice when you're nice and warm in bed, and you can hear it, and I'll listen to that one when it's out, because it's nice when you're in bed warm, listening to
this
it.
This one would be quite interesting.
And you can, we're out in the middle of nowhere, getting terrified. But thanks, that was really good. It was really good fun.
It was, James, and thanks for coming with us. Because
no worries.
I wouldn't have gone anyway. I wouldn't have gone on my own.
Could you imagine?
Oh no, I can't even imagine.
I'll dare you for that. I'll dare you to go there on your own.
Good luck on that one. Good luck. Anyway, James, we better get going. It's the end of the show, and again, we'd like to thank everybody who's listening tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Go onto our YouTube channels, Access Paranormal Podcast, Access Paranormal Radio, and Access Paranormal Investigate. And we'll be back again next week, same time, same place. We'll see you then. So good night from myself, and good night from James.
Nighty night.